Okay, I want to welcome everybody tonight to our Reliv meeting, and we're going to be sharing some great things tonight about what this company is doing in these crazy times. We're all hanging in there and sharing hope with people, and it's just so wonderful to be able to do that in today's time with all the uncertainty. It's just wonderful to give people hope. So we're going to go through some slides and share a little bit about our company, our products. You're going to get to hear some amazing stories, and then we're going to talk about how we do this business. And I can hear somebody talking, so if you can just go ahead and hit *6 and mute yourself. So what we're going to talk about is the difference, the Reliv difference. And this is really big in today's world in the United States with supplements. I'm a registered dietitian, and I was quite skeptical when I found Reliv. And to discover the results that we get is really what the difference is in the end, is that Reliv works. And that's because these nutrients are bioavailable to the cell. And that's just critical. If you're going to be nourishing the body, we have to do it on a cellular level. So we want nutrition that can actually get into the cell and allow the cell to form and be healthy. And the synergism that we have in our products was created about 40 years ago by a man with 3 PhDs. You're going to see Dr. Caligra in just a few minutes, but he spent 10 years looking through a microscope to see how much of each of the micronutrients needed to be in place to help all the other nutrients to be absorbed. And you'll hear people today taking lots of vitamin C and zinc, because we know that helps with the immune system, but really what helps more is a synergistic blend of that nutrition. And we're giving people a more optimal level of nutrition, and we have guaranteed quality ingredients. We own our own company. It's debt-free in the St. Louis, Missouri area. So our company is backed by science, and Dr. Hastings has been responsible for just about all of our products. He was ranked number 9 out of 5,000 chief scientific officers. We have 10 product patents today, clinically proven formulas, which is unheard of in the supplement industry in the United States. And Dr. Galvez is standing beside of him on the left. He's the discoverer of the Lunesin soy peptide. And because of him, we're pioneers in nutritional epigenetics. So what does that mean? Well, Dr. Galvez discovered Lunesin. It's a peptide in the seed of a plant. And what that does is it actually allows our good genes to turn on and our bad genes get turned off. And the way that works is our DNA, our genome, tells our cells and determines who our, what our eye color is, our hair color. But the epigenome, the packaging material of the DNA, actually tells the genome what to do, which genes to turn on and which genes to turn off. And Lunesin does that by attaching to the histone tails in the epigenome. So a lot of science behind that, but it's pretty clear that this helps with our cell health. It helps with inflammation as well as these genes. It's just powerful what is happening with Lunesin. And if you haven't heard Dr. Galvez's podcast on what that's doing with the immune system, it's just really important to understand how much that affects our immune system as well. So we use core nutrition, and we are allowing the body to heal on a cellular level as well as at epigenetic level. And we use just these core nutrition products. And we have the Classic, which was made right after World War II. It was patented when our company formed. We added a sister product which does the same job. It's called Now. And both nourish our cells. And they're slightly different in terms of their ingredients. And we added a whey-based Now, not maybe a couple of years ago. And we have a product for kids that's chocolate and vanilla. It's absolutely delicious, and it has nutrients in it for the child's forming brain. We also have some functional formulas, and one of the biggest ones is our Fiber Store to help with digestive health. So important to take care of your gut. We know that disease often starts there, and a lot of things happen in our gut that determine our health. So it's critical to add Fiber Store. And sometimes we have to use are functional formulas for joint health, heart health, metabolic syndrome and blood sugar issues, Provantage for performance athletically with Energize 2, and then women's health, we use Soy Essentials, and reversing aging with Reverse Age. And you see the Lunesin capsules are here in capsule form, but they're also in some of our products. We added the Fit3 program about 3 years ago, and that was really to address the weight problem that we have in this country. We know that if we can help people get their weight under control, that their health is going to improve dramatically. And we've seen this program help so many people. It's nutrition help in the form of helping people learn how to eat smart. We don't tell them what to eat, we just guide them, give them guidance to have more protein, less carbs, and include healthy fats, with directions to include fun foods if they choose to do that. And I love that because that's a sustainable eating plan that people can stay on for the rest of their life. The exercises that we have, there's a huge variety of online workouts to help you build muscle, get a cardiac workout with stretching and all kinds of great moves that will help your body be healthy. And one of the principles behind this is to build muscle so that your body can have a higher metabolism and burn fat, because that's really what we want to lose when we lose weight. We want to be able to lose fat. You see products that go with this program. The Active helps with muscle repair after a workout. Some people use it as a snack. And we also have Burn to increase the metabolism. And the Purify is there to cleanse the liver. If your liver's not working properly, it's hard to metabolize fat and use fat-soluble vitamins. So this whole program working together is just so effective. We've had great results with it. We have a great Fit3 program or group on Facebook. It's a great community to get involved with, to really just interact with others that are doing this program. It's just a super, super way to lose weight. And within the last year, we added a hemp line, organically grown in the United States. It's non-GMO, multi-step testing to ensure the purity and the efficacy with third-party testing. And there's a certificate of analysis on every batch of the RLV line. And that is something that is not common right now. About 70% of the products in the hemp market are not what you think they are, and some can be harmful. So it's really important to get a high quality product, and we've seen great results with anxiety and sleep and pain. And we also have a balm that can be used topically. I've had people who have fantastic results with pain using this product. It's blended with essential oils. It's 1,000 milligrams of CBD, and again, non-GMO, organically grown, and this is THC free. We added one for sleep. 1 in 3 Americans doesn't sleep well, so we're giving them a little assistance by giving them a CBD product that has melatonin and tryptophan, which is what you get when you eat turkey, but we know that helps us fall asleep. And that blend has been really helping people get to sleep and get a good night's sleep. So important for healing and wellness. And this is just showing you the effects of CBD on the body as a whole. There's an endocannabinoid system in the body that uses cannabinoids, and the body also makes them. And it affects every system as far as the functioning of each of these systems throughout the entire body. And I think a lot of us have been really amazed to learn how this is part of a human body and how it functions. And we often use it alongside our nutrition. I love this program where we help people. We feed over 40,000, mostly kids throughout the world, through the Reliv Caligra Foundation. And this was formed in honor of Dr. Theodore Calogris, the creator of our original product Classic. And we've named the program after Dr. Calogris. We, as distributors, provide the nutrition for these children, and Reliv runs these programs. So when I donate nutrition to the program, 97% of my dollar actually goes in these kids' mouths. And look at what happens when we use just a small amount of the kids now. This little boy has such a issue with skin and edema and just really malnourished. And if you look only 4 months later, he just looks like a thriving young boy. And this young girl is also a beneficiary of the program. Only 19 days, she's almost doubled her body weight. So you can really see the impact that this kind of nutrition has on the human body. And it's just so wonderful to be able to give back and help these people that this nutrition means life to them. So Reliv is a solid business. We've been here for more than 30 years. We're part of the DSA, and we're members of the Council for Responsible Nutrition, and you have to be invited into that program. And we have also been on the board of the Council for Responsible Nutrition. That's one of the watchdog organizations that monitors companies in the United States. So we're really proud to be part of that. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to just take a few minutes here and ask some people that have used these products to share the results that they've gotten. And some have been on the products for a short time and some for a longer period of time. So I'm going to ask Tom Gibson if you'll just hit *6 and unmute your line and come on and share your story.
Good evening.
Hi, Tom.
Hey there. Nice to be here. Hey, I just wanted to share that I've been on the Reliv products for about 2 years, but from my early 30s on, I've had joint issues, and the only relief I could ever found was a cortisone shot. I was getting lots of those. I had a general contracting business and just being active and doing anything from backpacking to canoeing to softball, baseball leagues, all this kind of stuff. And the only way I could do it was get cortisone shots. But that led to some very other events. I ended up with 2 knee replacements, hip replacement, and I tried every supplement that was ever invented and with all the promises, and I just still found nothing that actually worked on me. And it was just very disheartening, very frustrating. It was like I had to settle for shots or just be in pain. And it was, and I got so far into the shots that the last year and a half or so, I was getting 5 to 6 shots 3 to 4 times a year, just in my elbow and shoulder and hand. And it was just, you know, I knew it was just destroying those. And I finally went back to the orthopedic, and he said, you need a new elbow and a new shoulder. And I said, I really don't want to do that. And that's when I was introduced to Reliv at a networking meeting where I heard Dawn's story. And I had about as much hope as none that this was going to work either. But I trusted her. She had me listen to other stories, and so I gave it a try. And I took the Now product for 1 month and started feeling a little better. Added the Fiber Store and a little better more. And after the 3rd month, where I was on the Artifact as well, that's when the world started to change. And you know, I wasn't able to do daily chores like, you know, brushing your teeth or shaving with left hands or reaching into the back of my car. But now I can do all that, and I'm just so thankful for that. I was invited to that meeting multiple times, but I never went, and finally I did. And I heard just that I didn't have to settle for a life of discomfort or cortisone shots, and I feel better all over, not just in my joints. And it's been an amazing product and for me, and a lifestyle change. And so here, probably in the last 6 months or so, I really started trying to tell people more and more about this product, because I just see so many of my peers, I'm 68, that are just they're living off the pharmaceutical world and the over-the-counters, and I know their quality of life is not as good as what I'm experiencing right now. So I'm just trying to make an effort here to share with them, and I've got people that have had great results. I mean, very significant change. Some of them happened within 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm just very appreciative for Reliv. I wish I'd have found them 30 years ago. So.
Yeah, I know you do, Tom, and I appreciate you coming on and sharing that. And I know you're giving people a lot of hope and looking to make this part of your retirement. And that's just a great way to spend your retirement, is helping people. So thanks for coming on and sharing tonight. Appreciate that. And we're going to go to, thank you, Tom. We're going to go to Amy Thomas, also in the Pittsburgh area. Amy, could you come on and share your story?
Hi, Dawn, and hi, everybody. Happy to share. This is Amy Thomas. I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we've been involved with Reliv now for about 25 years. When we got started, my main interest was because of my son, who was struggling with allergies and asthma. He was on allergy shots, allergy meds daily inhaler, and I was looking for answers. We got him started on the basic nutrition, and about 3 months later started to notice a difference. He just kept improving, and by the end of that first year, he was completely off all the allergy shots, off all the allergy meds, rarely using an inhaler. Absolutely changed his life. He has never been back on any of those allergy shots or allergy meds, never been back on prednisone or theophylline. I mean, this has just been such a life changer. He is now in his 30s and won't go a day without his Reliv, because he loves the fact that he's been healthy now for several decades. So it's been really wonderful. And our whole family saw wonderful results. I thought I was pretty healthy, but I used to get a lot of stress and tension and hormonal headaches. Saw relief from those at about a month and a half on the products. Also saw relief from PMS, and I've also breezed through the change of life. Hardly even knew I was going through that stage of life. Just felt great through that. Great results with TMJ. I actually had surgery on my jaw before I was ever introduced to Reliv, and after the surgery, I lived with 24/7 pain in my jaw, and I am happy to say I have absolutely no symptoms of that TMJ and haven't had for many, many years. So very grateful for that. I also love to run, and been able to run 3 marathons and numerous half marathons and other distances, and still continue to enjoy running, and have recovered very well, and just grateful for the good health that I've had now for so many years. My husband has seen wonderful results, no more constipation, no more hay fever, which he had lived with his whole life. And he also is off a high blood pressure medication that he was on for decades. And I am thrilled to have him off of that. And he just had a checkup just a couple months ago and came back from the doctor's office all smiles, blood pressure perfectly normal in the doctor's office. That never used to happen. So we're really excited about that. And we also saw improvements with my daughter, not dealing with the frequent colds and sore throats and ear infections. So it has been a life changer for our whole family. And, it's just been such a blessing to share this with many friends and family and lots of other people, and just bring the hope of Reliv to other people. So it's been a wonderful gift that was brought to our family many years ago, and I love sharing this gift with other people.
Well, thank you, Amy. And I know that's become your income. I know you wanted to replace that corporate income, and to be able to stay at home with your kids and now continue into your retirement years with the business is what a blessing that is. Thank you so much for sharing that with us tonight. And we're going to have one more. Karen Eder, are you on with us? Could you hit *6 and come on and share?
I did. Thanks.
All right.
So my husband and I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We started Reliv back 14 years ago this month, actually. And my background is in health and fitness. I'm also a gymnastics judge, and this is usually my busiest time of year, and my season got cut completely short overnight with the changes that have happened with all of our lives. But thank God for Reliv. It's just been such a gift to our family all these years. We started initially because our daughter had developed an autoimmune condition as a young girl, and for 9 years we literally looked and looked and looked, tried every specialist and doctor out there to try to help her, both naturopaths, both in the Western medicine, and then just the natural doctors, just to try to find help for her other than steroids, to no avail. And so we never stopped looking. And our violin teacher actually told us about Reliv, and we got started as a family after hearing a presentation very similar to this. And the three things that were so different that we'd never experienced in those 9 years was that it was 100% safe, there was free consultation if we had questions, and there was a money-back guarantee. And after spending thousands and thousands of dollars, that money-back guarantee was really appealing because we just had been disappointed so many times. So we got started as a family, and I will just recount our, we've had many, many results, but over these years, I could say today, my husband still has completely in-range cholesterol. That was a complete drop that we had within the first 6 months. His acid reflux went away. His joints improved tremendously. A ganglion cyst went away. He's just had phenomenal results with energy. He's now 60 years old. My daughter is out of her completely in remission from her autoimmune and has been all these years. It took about 3 to 6 months, I'd say. But she's actually gone into the health field herself because of it and wants to help other people with their nutrition. And we're just so, so thankful. And then my oldest daughter, and she's actually using it for prenatal right now. My oldest daughter has used this for her prenatal twice, has really healthy little girls. We're incredibly thankful. She's got her husband on the products now. They're just a very healthy family. And then my son, who's 19, is on the products as well, will not go without them. In fact, just last week he came into my kitchen after coming from Los Angeles on his way back to northern Minnesota home, and he just said, Mom, I'm so, so thankful for this nutrition. And I don't know that usually comes out of a 19-year-old boy's mouth unless they really make a difference. And so we're really thankful. For myself, my thyroid is functioning again after being dysfunctional since I was in middle school. My energy is great. My joints are good. I'm really thankful. And especially in these days when there's just a lot of concern for health. I had a lot of concerns even when I started just because of all my athleticism and a lot of joint pain and did I overdo things and what am I going to be like when I'm 50 years old. Now it's a kind of a different concern just with our nation, with our world in general, and I can still say I am confident and I'm so thankful for these products, which is why I started sharing them. I just wanted to pass it forward. If I could have avoided those 9 years of looking and waiting and searching. And so now I pass it forward. I have been ever since we got started because of the stories and what was so different about Reliv. I can say all three of my kids are debt-free today thanks to what my husband and I were able to provide for them. Much of what was through Reliv, and I'm just so thankful to send them off and give them two things, Reliv and then just the fact that they can be debt-free and get into their own adult lives. And I'll never stop sharing. We were actually able to go on behalf of the Calogras Foundation to Haiti as a whole family and experience the foundation and what we do to help people in need in a third world country. And again, that changed our lives in a whole new way. There's not one facet of this company that I'm not incredibly thankful for. And for that reason, Don will always be passing it forward.
Yeah, wow, Karen, incredible. It's just affected every aspect of your lives. I so appreciate you sharing that. And I want to thank everybody for coming on and sharing their story tonight. We spent a little time listening to the results because that is really the crux of it. We're a solid business, we're debt-free, and it's because these products work. So we're going to just spend the last few minutes here going through how we connect with people and how this works. So if you choose to work with Reliv and help people, you're in business. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You have a whole team of people that come alongside you and help you help others. Reliv provides us with top-notch product development and manufacturing, just amazing professional, up-to-date marketing tools. They're always working on making those timely. Amazing customer service. When you call Reliv, you get to talk to a person, and global distribution network. And we earn money 5 ways with Reliv. It's through retail profits, wholesale profits, overrides, bonuses, trips, and the ambassador program. So most people understand retail profit. If you sell something, you make a retail profit, and our range is anywhere from 10 to 40%. So obviously, if you retail $100 worth of product, you're going to make $10 to $40. it's usually the people that you care about that you talk to first, but there are people everywhere that need our products. It can be a newborn baby. It can be used for a baby in the womb or somebody that's older. We've had people over 100. I have my 93-year-old father-in-law on our products right now. So we say from the womb to the tomb, we can help everybody. And the second level of income or form of income is the wholesale profit. And that's really just the difference between where you are as a distributor with Reliv and where someone joins you. So if you're at 40% and someone joins you at 25%, Reliv is going to pay you a 15% wholesale profit. So you determine where you position yourself with this company. The two most popular places right now are the 25% position and the 40%. So it's kind of either you're not quite sure and you're just getting your feet wet at the lower level and you can always advance, or maybe you've decided that you want to be profitable, make the most you can for your time, and you might come in at 40%. I could just hear somebody talking. If you could just mute. So sponsoring increases your volume and volume increases your profit. And the third form of income is override. So when you're at 40% and someone that you sponsor is also at 40%, there's no difference anymore. And that's when you begin to collect overrides. And Reliv pays you 8% on your first level. So if Susan joins you as a master affiliate at 40%, you're going to get a teaching and training reward for helping Susan, anybody that wants to use these products or work in our business. And Reliv pays you 8%. And Susan might be right next door to you, but she might share it with her brother who could be in another state. And Reliv is going to pay you a 6% override for helping the people that are in Jim's group. And this just continues on. The percentage is less, but you're actually having a greater team of people working to help others as you move through this line. So it goes to Wendy, who could be in another country. Maria could be right next door to you again, just goes all over the place. And then down to Bill, 2% on your fifth level. And this is a residual income that pays 2 generations. The fourth form of income, it always amazes me, this company is so generous. It seems like they're always trying to find another way to put money in our hands for sharing this company with others. So the cash bonuses are very real, the trips are very real, and there's several things, several bonuses and promotions that we have right now that whoever got you on the call can share more details with you about that. So there's 2 ways to get started, either as a customer or a distributor, your choice. There's free shipping right now on your first order as a customer. If you choose to become a distributor, again, the 2 most popular options are 25% or 40%. At the 25% level, you would get $500 worth of product for $375, so you'd save $150, and there's free shipping on that first order. Most popular and the most profitable is the 40%, and you would get, oh, okay. Well, my slides, I didn't even touch the computer, but here we are. Let me see if I can get back, sorry. Okay, so initially you would save 35% on that $5,000 order. And so you would actually save or earn $1,750 and free shipping on that first order as well. So if you look at this from an investment standpoint, that's a 54% return on your investment. So we're really, as Karen, I think, already said, we're helping people with so much in their life right now. People are always been looking for personal freedom. Right now, there's some financial security questions, and so certainly it's the time that people might be looking for what we have. And I think always, financial security is so important and on people's minds every day. And then health, we help people to have optimal health. So we say live better starting today at Reliv, and we just want to thank everybody for taking time to join us tonight and hear just a little bit about what's happening with our company. So for now, we're going to end the recording and say goodnight to everybody.
How'd you get it?